Basketball player Caleb White has unfortunately kicked the bucket at age 17. According to sources, he collapsed during a workout. Daily Trends is here to tell you about the sad and unfortunate details of the story. Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and across all social media platforms. You're live and active. Do well to join us on today's episode once again. This is the Church Helping Axe News. Now, the unfortunate incident happened, and of course, the announcement was brought to light by the Stars family. Now, Caleb White, one of the best high school basketball player in the country, has tragically died after his family said that he collapsed during uncaught workout at school on Thursday. Now, White's grandfather, George Vandal Jr., announced the sad news in a series of Facebook, posts saying that following the medical emergency, despite the best effort of the first responders, I beg your pardon, at the White's Pension Valley High School and doctors at the nearby hospital, the point guard was pronounced dead on arrival. He was just 17 years old. Now, according to some series of posts that the family have shared, this is what some of them had to say about it. It says, our whole family was really looking forward to his upcoming senior season and afterwards playing for a D1 school. And then, perhaps, the NBA Vandal Jr. wrote in one of the social media posts. Now, according to the family, it was meant to be. Well, that's because the grandfather gave some series, of posts on social media. Now, the Alabama High School Athletic Association said in a statement on Thursday that it's been, providing a grieving student and staffers with counseling, and in the upcoming days because of this very tragic, incident that has happened following the demise of Caleb White. Now, Caleb White is a first team, at all state selection at a junior average 20.9 point, and also 3.8 round. Rebound and 3.1 assists per game last season, and according to ESPN, that's I'm talking about Espanol. He was the number three ranked prospect, in the entire state of Alabama. And so this is quite a very sad story, I must say, just at age 17. Quite a very sad, news, I must say. Very sad, quite devastating news. Just age 17, fast rising, basketball player, Caleb White, unfortunately, has kicked the bucket. Uh, I don't know what to say, but this is very, an emotional comment, I must say. A lot of people have also been reacting on social media, with some also giving their sappy, condolences and commiseration also, with the family, and of course, Daily Trends also we extend solidarity and of course sympathies to the family, because this is a very sad story. Of course, we'll be bringing you details whether or not the happenings of this particular happening. But the conversation has been that. I mean, how could this have happened? Knowing perfectly well that there are measures before any athlete can work out on field. And so, if perhaps I am still an active athlete, before I even hit the workout session, a team of doctors examine me to know exactly whether or not I am fit to continue uh, with this, workout. Or at least doctors would have to have a routine check to know if your body is on track, on check, active, and all of that. But it looks like this, unfortunately, was not the same situation, with Caleb White, and unfortunately, reports say he has kicked the bucket when he was. He collapsed. He did collapse first, and upon several, resuscitation by doctors, and of course, even before he was brought to doctors, he was pronounced dead. Unfortunately, well, his friends and peers have also taken to social media to also express, their condolences and shock, devastating shock to this interesting, rather sad development, I should say. Not so much of interest, I should say, because of course it involves, human life right here. For for those of you who also, have fond memories about the athlete, the football, I beg your pardon, the rising, basketball player, we also want us to know exactly what your fond memories, are or is about him. And of course, we will appreciate that, very, very well because this is very sad happening. Like I said, Caleb White is one of the best high school basketball players in the country, and his, tragic death, was announced on Thursday by the grandfather. He announced the sad news in a series of Facebook posts, saying that following the medical emergency, despite the best efforts, of the first respondents at Western Spencer Valley High School and doctors at a nearby hospital, the point guard was pronounced dead. Sad. He died at age 17, just 17 years old. He had quite a very bright future until this rather sad story, I should say, popped up. Maybe we can give him a minute of silence or something, because I am really devastated about this, sad news. Most often, we do hear bad news, but at this tender age, where this, little, boy seemed to have had a very interesting beginning, and of course, rising to stardom. It's very painful, very excruciating to say the least, to see this happen to anyone, especially to the family, the mother and family, of course, the grandfather who was very affectionate and very, much, attached to the poor boy, would have to also deal with the loneliness and be hit with the sad news over there. Hey guys, you all have to be very careful about your health, and you always have to check your health because your health is important to you. So very sad, I must say. Honestly, I don't really have any more to say, but just to say, we express our deepest condolences to the family, and of course, we pray that everything, goes well for the family, and of course, we will keep our audience, our viewers, of course, we will keep you updated about anything we hear about this, story, which involves, Caleb White, like I said earlier. We may want to appreciate and celebrate him in a grand style. So any fun memories you know about him, whether you schooled with him, you attended church with him, or maybe he was part of your life at a certain point, we would like to appreciate that moment you guys had, together, so someone could also, understand or appreciate how life is. Because of course we're here today and we're gone tomorrow. So let's make love. Let's love ourselves because we may not know exactly when the clock will take for a goodbye for us. So, like I said earlier, a minute or two of silence for the late, Caleb White. Then we can say a final goodbye to him. This has been the Literature of Pinax News. Thanks for watching.